The communication tree. This video explains, through the analogy of a tree, the progression of key skills a child learns as they develop in their communication. Oral language development is a complex process. To understand it easier, it will be described through the analogy of a growing tree. Think of it this way. You want your child's language to grow and thrive and be strong, like a mighty oak tree. Like a tree has foundations in its roots, communication has foundational skills, and the deeper the roots, the taller and stronger the tree can grow. In communication, these foundational skills are called preverbal skills and include attention to task, focusing on objects or people in order to learn about them. Joint attention, focusing on objects or people with another person. A young child may point to draw the attention of someone else to look at what they are interested in. Listening, tuning in to what someone else is saying. Turn taking, joining in on a task with another person where both people have a turn. For example, rolling a ball back and forth. Eye contact, focusing on people's faces so that it is easier to watch the mouth movements and then copy them. Object permanence, understanding that objects and people exist even when you can't see them. Intent, having a purpose to communicate. For example, making a request like, I want a cookie, or saying a greeting such as, hello, or rejecting an item as if to say, no, I don't want that toy. Cause and effect. When I do something, like push a button, something specific happens, like a toy popping up. Imitation, copying. This is usually first done with a gross motor movement, such as clapping hands, and then progresses into sound copying, such as saying when something is yummy. The trunk of the tree is the next that can grow. For communication, this is equivalent to receptive language. Receptive language is about understanding when another person talks. It includes basic nouns like ball, bed, car, and verbs like eat, drink, wash. As the understanding grows, so does the ability to follow instructions and make associations. For example, juice goes in the cup. The branches of the tree can now grow. For language development, this is expressive language. The process starts with gestures, maybe some baby sign, and moves into spoken word. It is important to note that a child's productions will not always sound the same as how you, the adult, say it. Expressive language starts with nouns, things that the child can touch and experience, such as ball, car, or milk. Then verbs can be added. These are movement or action words such as go, give, wash, and brush. Adjectives or descriptive words also tend to come earlier on. These are words that indicate size, shape, or colour. The more words and the more variety of words a child has, the sooner they can create sentences by putting them all together. For example, please give me the red car on the table. Also, the more reasons a child has to communicate, the more opportunity they can learn new words and use what they know. The fruit of the tree can only develop once the foundations are strong. The fruit represent higher communication skills, such as consolidating individual speech sounds and using these accurately in conversation, using grammatical markers accurately, such as the final s for a plural, changing, for example, one cat to two cats, and learning phonological awareness skills, getting ready for literacy. Your child's communication is now flourishing and continuing to grow. As they get older, their trunk, that is the understanding of words, and their branches, that is using words for themselves, will get larger and more complex. For example, the child progresses from saying water to want water to want water in the blue cup. While some aspects of a child's communication development can seem to grow almost without input, in order to help your child's communication to have a solid and deep start, there are many things that you can do to have a positive influence. Like the sun, a warm, encouraging environment will facilitate a child taking risks and giving new things a try. Like rain, there are many strategies you can use to help your child at whatever stage they're at. These are things such as creating communication opportunities for your child to hear and copy the words you use. Another presentation will go through this in greater detail. And love and care. Learning to communicate, whether it's a first, second, or fifth language, requires support. Remember also that good things take time. While there are developmental milestones we want children to meet, we take things at the child's speed. Some children require many and very specific strategies to learn new skills.